We do not teach the theory that society is responsible for the individual. And I think it's a shame that, some of the so-called liberals have instilled a welfare psychology in the minority groups, and particularly this welfare psychology is being instilled in the black minority, giving them the attitude that, well, society owes me a living. And so I'll just sit down and demand that someone give me something for nothing.
But on the other hand, you tell them to, tell me about the money rake. I don't quite get that. I really, hard for me to zero in on it mentally. What is the money rake? Is it a figure of speech or?
Yes, the money rake is a figure of speech indicating a state of mind which an individual establishes within himself. As a matter of fact, whatever state of mind the individual establishes within himself will rake or draw or magnetize him for whatever he has instilled within his own mind.
Are you trying to tell me that if I sit here and dream money, 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 sees and sees, I'm not trying to be funny.
Yes.
But that the power of suggestion will attract money to me?
We call this visualization, and visualization has power. Even the Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. Whatever you want in life, you have to first of all see yourself with it in your own mind. And whatever you visualize or see yourself with in your own mind will be drawn out of you unto you.
In the next commercial break, I'm going to say, every day and every way, I'm getting thinner and thinner. Every day and every way, I'm getting thinner.
And we have taught this to people, how to lose weight.
How does it work?
And it works fine.
I
talked to a lady in San Diego at one of our meetings a few months ago who lost over 100 pounds using my visualization technique.
Well, explain that.
You'll
now.
have to come to the church in New York.
No, you can tell us. That's what you're here for. But I mean, it works with money, it works with skills, it works with weight. Does it work with health? I mean,
yes,
you can't really wish away arthritis, can you?
No, but we teach people, for example, in our visualization process, to visualize themselves in a continual state of health from birthday to birthday. And
here, because tampering dangerously, though, aren't you? Let's say if someone has diabetes, you might wish an ulcer away by having more inner peace. But how could you?
This is beyond wishing. Visualization is beyond wishing. Visualization is seeing yourself in the state, in the condition, in the circumstances that you wish to be in. And there's something mystic, there's something powerful about visualizing yourself in the state that you wish to be in. Because once you accept the idea that you can be, do, and have the good which you desire, all of the ideas and the modus operandi necessary for the accomplishment of the idea which you have accepted will happen. You will be led in the right directions.
It sounds lovely. We have to take time again for a commercial break.
And we get letters from all over telling us how this is working for people. As a matter of fact, every Sunday people come to my church and bring me keys to new Cadillacs which they have gotten since they visualized them with me the Sunday before.
In 1 week?
Absolutely, in 1 week.
Commercial break. I'm going to go out and wish myself a roll.
And also new homes.
Everybody in the audience is wishing for a Cadillac or better. You're reported to have a lot of cars.
The church owns a lot of cars. I don't personally own any cars.
But you came in a Rolls.
Yes, but let me make this clear, that our church is very rich, it's very wealthy, very successful, and very prosperous, and we make no apologies for it.
Oh, we didn't expect you to apologize, but you told me you would be willing to discuss your own possession. The rings and is that a diamond wristwatch? I have to put on my glasses to see.
Yes,
I can see that it's gold, but I couldn't tell whether those were, you must get some bigger diamonds.
Well, first of all, if my philosophy does not work for me, I have no right to offer it to anyone else.
Well, do you feel that the people begrudge it to you, or do they take joy in seeing you looking well and living well and dressing well and all the rest of it?
I think everyone likes to see someone who lives his own teaching. I mean, don't tell me how I can be and do and have good if you yourself aren't demonstrating that.
When in your lifetime, you're only 37 now, is that right?
That's correct.
When in your lifetime did you start this positive thinking, this empathy, this visualization? And did you visualize yourself up the ladder, as it were, from a poor preacher in a small community in South Carolina?
Yes, I and my mother walked 4 miles to school every day, 4 miles there and 4 miles back, and I always visualized myself to be wealthy and successful and to have a large ministry. And this visualization has worked for me in my ministry. I have never visualized anything which I did not materialize, and I can teach that to anyone. And this is what I do. Anything that you can visualize and convince yourself that you can be, do, and have, you can be, do, and have. And I'm demonstrating it.
I would like to be president of CBS. And I think that whoever is the current president had better start winding up his affairs. Because in 1 week, there I will be in the executive suite. And I'll